If you're looking for a cheap place to get your FIFA 15 coins, then look no further. Go to ufifa.com and use the code TVM to get yourself a discount. They also sell PSN and Microsoft points and subscriptions quite cheap as well. Link in the description. Cheap, fast and reliable. Go check them out. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome to another episode of Road to Division 1. Welcome back. You have joined us after we did the last episode, of course, which was the cup run, which we failed right at the end, unfortunately. We're now back into the league. Those of you who will remember, we need to win our next 2 games to get promoted to Division 4. This is the team I'm going to try and do it with. 5 at the back has been working for me quite well recently, so I'm going to stick with that for now. This guy's got Lucas Cavani, Lavezzi, Matuidi, Cabai, etc. It's a good team. It's definitely one that we can beat, though. Frank Ribery started off this game very, very brightly. Within the first 10 minutes, he whipped one across the face of goal. Crouch, for some reason, does not like to get into the box, and the chance was wasted. Hugo Lloris kept me in this game for an awful lot of it. I mean, I would say, I don't know, for the first 40-odd minutes, this guy was just relentless. I think I had one opportunity to get the goal, and apart from that, this guy was all over me. This is one of those opportunities. We're just into the second half now, and Frank Ribery picks the ball up, skips around 2 challenges. He's down that left-hand side. He does a pointless little scoop turn inside, takes David Luiz out completely, then scoops again, and then tries to put it across the face. It didn't quite work, and Mandanda picks it up. And then came a bit of a problem, because Cabai came through, good save from Lloris. The ball goes out for a corner. We're about to receive the corner, and the game just freezes completely. Now, this was frozen for about 3 minutes in total. I've cut it out for you guys, and then it said connection with your opponent's been lost. So I thought, okay, it's going to go down as not a game played. It was 0-0, and the game has disconnected, and it says that I've held my division. Even though I had 2 games left of the season, and I only needed to win 2 to get promoted, the game has made me start Division 5 again. So here we go again. EA screwing me over with these divisions. We get to pick a player, and that is Diakite. We have number 28 out of the database. We got to pick one player because we held our place in the division, of course, not because of winning the game or anything. This is the team then that we're going to go into the next game against. This is the first game of Division 5, and this guy's got Messi. We're in Division 5 and the guy's got Messi, and he's not even a lone Messi. The new informed Pedro as well, so this guy's got a fair few coins that he can spare as well. Frank Ribery in the first couple of minutes just blistering down that left-hand side. Has a go from distance, good effort, but a good save from the goalkeeper, forcing the corner. Nothing came from it. Then we come under a lot of pressure, and we managed to get it clear, but only for it to come back again. Gundogan then manages to loop one up in the air, and look at this for an awful bit of football. I mean, that's a foul. Okay, I will admit that that's a foul. I can't stop it. I had no say in that whatsoever. Messi is literally just, or is it Pedro? I think it's Pedro. Just taken out. There's nothing I could do about it. Messi steps up, and I put my controller down. I knew this guy was going central. He looked like one of those cocky shits who was going to go central, because if you've got Messi in your team, I mean, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be that cocky guy who tries to knock it down the middle. So I kept my guy there. We get a corner, knocked in, Crouch is there, and it's looped over the top of the defender that was on the line. If you're going to put someone on the post, he's got to be tall, and he's got to be tall enough to reach the crossbar with his bonce, and unfortunately that guy was not. But straight, more or less, away from scoring that goal, Lionel Messi steps up with his weak foot to make it 1-1. Nothing I could do about it as we go into the interval. This guy is taking shots from everywhere. Just want to point that out. He is literally shooting from everywhere on the pitch. As you can see there, he's just trying to go for goal, and that's why he's had so many shots. We're trying to pick out our chances and trying to make them work for us. 90th minute, the ball's played out to Ribery. I did just a little double tap forward with the right stick, dinks it over the guy. He gets through, and then I've got a lot of work to do here. I'm trying to find that gap, and it just opens up, and then Frank Ribery, if he hadn't have scored that, it would have been a penalty because he was taken out as he got into the box. But not 9 times, I don't know why I was going to say that. Most of the time, if you run towards a defender, they'll try and predict what you're going to do, and they'll move out of your way. So if you just move straight forward, you're going to go through an awful lot of the time. We get one for the victory, and it is Steven Corker. It's really annoying that we're not picking out anyone. You know, since Ribery, we've not really had anyone worth shouting about. So Corker goes into the starting lineup. We're going to have a quick look at the table there. But yeah, Corker goes into the lineup instead of Laurent Koscielny, or instead of Diakite, because obviously he played the last game. Then we come up against FC Blue. Now this looks like a very easy team to play against, and I'll be perfectly honest with you, I thought it was. And when we started playing, I realised that this was not going to be a straightforward game. Frank Ribery again, as we like to start these. How is that not a penalty? I just want to show you that again. He's gone down. I'm going to show you the clip from before. That's exactly the same. Exactly the same situation, and I was not given a penalty. Just want to point that out there. I just want to say that EA, if you're going to give it once, you've got to give it twice. Frank Ribery again causing trouble down that left-hand side of the pitch. Gets in, shoots, and bang, it is 1-0. Half an hour on the clock, and Frank Ribery has given us the lead. As we go into the halftime interval, yes, we're not doing very well with possession, but that's not really going to be my game from now on. Possession's not going to be something that I'm going to have an awful lot of, because we're playing the 5-2-2-1. We tend to soak up an awful lot of pressure. I may have to change from the 5-2-2-1 shortly, because of the amount of clips that we're getting is not really massive compared to what I was getting before with like the 4-3-3. Because we're defending very, very well. Shikawi gets through there and manages to score to make it 1-1. That was coming. That was coming. That guy was very, very good. I was doing very, very well to defend him and to keep him out. But unfortunately, I couldn't quite do enough. Corker did not get the debut goal, which would have given us the extra player, of course. And again, we're in Division 5. Just want to point that out. This guy's got Bale, Hazard, Aguero, Zola, Di Maria, Yaya Toure, Company, Thiago Silva, Dani Alves, Courtois. And the worst player is Felipe Luis. If the worst player in your team is Felipe Luis, you've got a good team. Crouch through the centre, using that blistering 53 pace, and then using his weak foot, unbelievably blazing it over the bar. I don't know why he tried to do it with his left. Well, he was on his left-hand side, but you know what I mean. And then McGeady was played in, and he's not quite managed to dispatch it. But I was fairly pleased with the way that my team were performing in this first half. We managed to get the ball again here with Aidan McGeady, who's looking for that something special. Finds it in Frank Ribery. What a ball back that is. And Aidan McGeady just slots it underneath the goalkeeper. If he could do that in real life, wouldn't the Everton fans love him? Fantastic finish from the Irishman, but unfortunately it was very short-lived, because the Italian stallion that is Gianfranco Zola gets through and then left foots it into the back of the net. I could not stop that guy. He was just blistering through me and I couldn't stop him. Ridiculous. Larson dinks through Peter Crouch, who's in just before the interval and again uses his left. Why don't you just use your outside of the right foot? Anything, just to cushion it into the path of the goal. But no. And it is 1-1 as we go into the interval. We went into the second half, and this guy he didn't fall apart. He just felt a lot easier to break down. McGeady got through there, good shot off, and then we got a free kick. This was quite late on. It was a good effort, and it went wide. And then I had a second free kick, and I thought, you know, I'll adjust it a little bit. Got that one on target, and how the hell has Courtois saved that? He was just stood still. He wasn't even looking at the ball. He still managed to save it. I've been doing this an awful lot lately with Peter Crouch. I decided not to go all the way and just play it out wide. Frank Ribery down the left, dinks it back in. Crouch tries to go for goal. Ball spins out. Ribery can't control. Goes out for a corner the other end. We managed to get it clear. And then this happens. Felipe Luis, deflected shot into the path of Gareth Bale. And that is a fantastic finish from the Welshman. I mean, I'm not going to deny him that goal. It was a brilliant goal. What I am going to say is, though, we lose a player. And the player that we lose is Saar, I believe. Actually, yeah, the Dortmund centre-back. We lose Saar. And we've not made the best of starts in Division 5, unfortunately. 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. 4 points on the board, and that is a bit of an issue. The one thing I will say about that last game, though, I was all over him. It was one of those games where I felt like I was in complete control of it, and we just could not find the killer ball or the killer shot on goal. And the goalkeeper made some pretty nice saves, and we wasted a few chances. But unfortunately, that is the way that the game goes. We do that to someone in the future, so it is a case of swings and roundabouts. But either way, that'll do it for today's episode. I don't know what you think about this series now. I'm trying my hardest to get out of this division, but things keep going against me. I'm either the games are against me or EA in general are against me, but I don't know what it is at the moment. I'm finding it increasingly difficult to get out of Division 5. If you've got any suggestions, tips, hints, tricks, whatever you want to do, leave them down below in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and smack the like button if you've enjoyed it. Till the next time, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye. If you guys are interested in 50% off PlayStation and Xbox membership games, iTunes vouchers, PC games, whatever you want, they have it. Go to CD Keys, the link can be found in the description. Every item is digital, so it'll be sent to your email address within about 5 minutes of your order, so you can play it as soon as you order it. It is 100% reliable. The link is down below. Go check them out.